Hello YouTube, it's Lori. Go entertain yourself on YouTube. I'm coming on, it's Friday, to give you your update. I'm down a pound this week, so I've officially lost 40 pounds. Yay! By week 13. I started at 265, today I am at 225.8, so I'll take it. I am getting on here to give you the update. I have gum in my mouth, I'm sorry. I didn't even think about it. I suppose you probably saw my hairballs. If I was successful in making a strung together movie, then you will be able to see them, but I have them here. I've been collecting my yucky little hairballs. This is how much hair I lost last week, week before last, and this is how much hair I lost last week. It's a lot of hair. I'm thinking about gluing it back on. So, I'm taking your advice, Wendy, and I'm getting some biotin today. And I'm going to start taking it. So it will stop, or maybe grow back. I don't know what the biotin is for. I think it makes your hair stronger and makes it grow back. So, going to get on that. So it's been a weird week. I ran for the first time. So we're going to play high-low. This is my high point of the week. I went to the gym last Sunday, and I was very self-conscious. I didn't plan to run, but I went to the gym. I waited until nobody was around me on the treadmills. I turned off my iPod so I could hear how loud I am when I run, and I did it. And I did it for 30 seconds the first time. It was a 35-minute walk, and at the 8-minute mark I said, I'm going to do it. So I did it for 30 seconds, and then I slowed back down and walked, and then I did it 2 more times during that time at the gym, at the 15-minute mark and again at the 20-minute mark. And those 2 times I did it for 45 seconds. So, some observations. I'm really loud when I run. Because I have not a very long gait, running for me is only 4.5 miles an hour. My husband runs at 6, and that's probably a slow run for him. So, anyway, but I did it, and I didn't die. So, it wasn't very comfortable for me. It was totally outside my zone, but I did it. So, anyway, the husband was thrilled. He said, you know, that's how you do it. You start out slow, now you got to increase those increments and do them more often and try to do them for longer. So that's what I'm going to try to do. What else? That was a high point. Low point. Low point of the week was Tuesday. I did not eat too much for lunch, but I ate the wrong thing. I was in a hurry. I went to Arby's. I got a kid's roast beef, and I ate the meat off the sandwich. And that was fine. That went down just fine. It was the cheese stick. I bought fried cheese, and I'm thinking, you know, it's probably not the best choice, right? But it's protein, and it's tasty, so I ate 1 fried cheese stick, and I was planning to go to the gym right after that, and I had to come straight home and throw up. And it wasn't just one of those heave-ho throw-ups like you have when you have, you know, a hangover. It's the kind of throw-up where you spit up from out of your throat instead of your stomach, and it went on for a long time. It happened like every 8 minutes for 2 hours, and then I couldn't get water to go down, so then I was really worried. So I called the surgeon's office and I asked them, what do I do? And really what they did is yell at me for eating fried cheese, which, fine, you know, I deserve that, but I was very disappointed that I didn't get better advice on what to do. I asked her, should I try some papaya enzymes? This is the advisor at my surgeon's office to everyone who's had surgery through that location. And she didn't know what a papaya enzyme was. Okay, so I explained to her what that was, and she said no, she didn't know anything about that, and she wouldn't recommend it. So, okay. So then I said, so what do you want me to do? And she said that she thought I would have to call in the morning, come in, and have them take all the fluid out of my band if I couldn't get it to go through. And I said, okay, so how do I get it to go through? And she said, I really don't know. So I went online, and I found a couple of places that said, you know, that you can sip really hot tea or water slowly, and that will help, you know, dislodge, and it loosens the band a little bit. And So anyway, a lot of you may not know this yet, but in some ways you're going to be on your own in this journey unless you can turn to your friends who know something about this in the YouTube community, or other people who've had surgery, or unless your surgeon's office is just really well informed about what some of the ways are that people have found to, undo what's been done. That's the best I can say. I was really disappointed that my surgeon's office wasn't more helpful. So that was a huge low point for me. It wasn't even that I had to throw up, which happened for the first time in week 13, or that I had to hear that I shouldn't eat fried cheese, which I already know, but that they really didn't know how to help me with my problem, other than to essentially undo my surgery, and I wasn't pleased with that advice. So anyway, I don't know if that was just meant to be scare tactics to get me on track. Maybe so, but that's not very good bedside manner in my opinion. So anyway, so those are two things. The hair loss. I put faces on them. They're my pets now. This is gross, I realize. But, this is a visual for me to remember to take my dang biotin. So, I'm going to take it. So, the 5K is coming up a week and 2 days from now. I have been to the gym more this week, but not a whole lot. 3 times is all, 3 times. So, anyway, I am looking forward to having that behind me. Not because I don't want to do it, but just because I'm anxious about it. I'm, concerned about whether it's going to go well. Josh is walking with me. I did check, and last year Michael walked a 5K with Joshua, and it took them 1 hour and 21 minutes. So I'm not that broke up if it takes over an hour. If it takes over an hour, it takes over an hour. But, ultimately I think your goal, especially when you start trying to do these kinds of things, is to improve your time. So I'm going to do one to set a benchmark and then try to improve on that the next time. And we're thinking about signing up for a second 5K in April, the end of April. So I think we'll do that. And what else do you need to know? Oh, I've been giving some thought to exercise and how to find something that I'm passionate about. I have read that when you're doing something you love to do and you lose track of time, then that's how you know that that is something you're passionate about doing. And there are only a few things I do that happens to me, and most of them involve sitting down with a book and a cup of coffee, painting, reading, watching a movie. These are really sedentary things, and that's old me. I got to find a way to get some activity in this life that I enjoy, and I like to ride a bike, but it's still winter here. No riding a bike yet. I like to garden. Last summer I put in my first garden. It's not a very big one. You'll see it eventually. I'll drag you out there and show you. It's only like a 10 by 15 garden. But I worked my butt off to get the topsoil off, the sod off so we could till it. And I put in plants, and I was out there watering and weeding every day. And it was exhausting. I mean, I would drop into bed last summer at night and just die. I was so tired. And that was great for me. That was a lot of exercise. But in the wintertime, I do not love to go to the gym. So I have got to find something I like to do. Whether I try, a spin class or a Zumba class or something. Because I'm just really sedentary. And at gunpoint, I don't think I want to go to the gym. So I've got to work on it, The bicycling appeals to me. The treadmill does not. So anyway, I'm interested to hear what you guys do, what kinds of things you do for activity. I've tried walking at the mall. That's boring. I don't know, maybe I'm just in a funk because it's winter still, but it's warming up. I have seedlings in some dirt in the garage on a hot plate, so they're going to be popping through anytime, and I will get in the mood for a new season. We're going on vacation at the end of this month to South Carolina, and I'm interested to know how you guys handle vacation. We were talking this morning about, when you go, you should really still have your lifestyle designed around what's best for you. Eating right and exercising. When we went on vacation last year, my husband went to the gym every day, even on a cruise. And he went for a walk every day when we went to visit his aunt in Texas. So, this is the kind of passion I'm talking about. This is the kind of investment in yourself that, I have yet to make. So there's my phone. So I'm going to wind it up, but I just want to say that I lost a pound, I lost some hair, I threw up this week, but I ran on a treadmill. So yay! I will see you next Friday. Bye.